Hi, I'm Caroline Cranshaw and I'm a hypnotherapist and life coach based in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand. To find out more about me, you can go to carolinecranshaw.com. And today I want to talk to you about a technique that I have found the most amazing, the most effective for quieting the mind. It really works for anxiety, insomnia, anger issues. It works for ADD, ADHD, OCD. It's amazing. And for me, it really changed my life. And it's part of my kind of mission to tell people about this, to bring this technique into kind of mainstream consciousness. And what it is it's called eye patch therapy. Pretty much everyone I've ever talked to has never heard of it. So what it is that it's a way of exercising the brain. It's a way of connecting your brain and helping it to grow new neural networks and put you into a whole brain state. You know, most of us are either kind of right or left brain dominant. Obviously we're using both hemispheres of the brain, but we tend to have a preferred side. And, your right brain is very intuitive, very creative. Most people with ADHD, with dyslexia tend to be right brain dominant. And your left brain is very analytical, very critical, judgmental, it's very sequential. And most negative thinking comes from the left brain. If you have your left brain removed or damaged in some way, you are in spiritual bliss. And so the eye patch therapy, how it works is, we have these two hemispheres of our brain, and we have this band of nerves that connects the two called the corpus callosum. And with our eyes, our right eye is connected with the left brain, our left eye is connected to the right brain. Our optic nerves cross over. So what you do is you get a hard eye patch from the pharmacy, like this. They cost, or the drugstore, they cost around $5 to $6. And you want to patch each eye for 10 minutes, each side, keeping the eye open. And, I know this looks bizarre. I recommend doing it at home, doing it by yourself. It's not something you want to drive while doing, run up and down stairs or use knives. All bad ideas to do while you have an eye patch on. And so how it works is when you patch your right eye, your left brain isn't getting as much stimulus. And it kind of, the activity of your left brain slows down quite significantly. And it kind of wakes up the other side and forces your brain to send more information through that corpus callosum, through that band of nerves that connects the two hemispheres. And this in turn is like exercise, and it connects your brain in ways that it wasn't before. You want to do both sides. It's like exercising one side of your body, you just wouldn't do it. You want to do both. Because the goal is to achieve a whole brain balance. So you just patch each side 10 minutes. I recommend doing it every day for a week. And then after that, you can do it kind of every other day, every third day. You just see how you go. I think I did it every day for a week, and then I did it every day or every other day for 2 or 3 times a week for about 2 weeks. And then now I do it maybe once a month, once every other month. And for me, it changed my life such a profound level that, I tell almost every client about it. The first 3 days I did it, I just wanted to rip the thing off my face. I mean, it drove me nuts. But I thought, if I'm having this strong of a reaction, it must be doing something. It must be, creating a change. So I kept at it. And I remember on the 4th day, I was sitting down with my kids and I was doing a puzzle. And normally I'd be like, I gotta email this client, I gotta do this, and I'm gonna be right back. I had a hard time being really present and in the now. And, I've read the book, The Power of Now. I loved that book. And I understood it intellectually, but I could never really achieve it. I would try to meditate, I'd do yoga, and my mind would just race. It would just create these scenarios that were never going to happen. It would catastrophize. It would, I'd beat myself up. I'd make judgments about other people and myself that I just couldn't seem to control. And so with the eye patching, that first, I remember like an hour going by when I was sitting down with my kids, and I hadn't thought of anything else. I was just completely in the moment with them. And I remember looking up and thinking, this is different. I can't remember the last time my mind was this quiet, and wondering if it was the eye patching. But I kind of dismissed it. I thought, oh, couldn't happen that fast, or, but I remember going through the rest of my day, and I was just in the moment. I was just doing what I needed to do. And it was the negative thoughts had just turned off. The judgmental thoughts had turned off, and I wasn't worrying. And I noticed that I just stayed in that state. I noticed my confidence went up. So I stopped worrying about what other people were thinking about me. I stopped making these, horrible judgmental comments to myself. I noticed I was trying new things. I was putting myself out there in different ways, because it was like that little voice to shut up. And for me, I think hypnotherapy, I think coaching is amazing. I think there's so many techniques out there that are fantastic and really work. But if your mind is wired a certain way, it's really hard to change. And this is like a really profound, really easy way to get in that state, to access the power of now, to quiet those negative thoughts. And you can do other things while you're doing it. And, I tell clients about it all the time. I pretty much tell every client I have about it, because they all seem to have the same issues. We all seem to beat ourselves up. We have busy minds that worry about things that just are never going to happen, or we're going to cause to happen because we're thinking about it, we're attracting it. And this is what I get more phone calls, more emails about than anything else, is people saying, oh my God, I just can't even believe it. After the therapy, after the different drugs, an eye patch is what's, given me inner peace. And, I just can't stress enough how amazing it is, how much it will change your life. And help you to see life in a different way, give you a different viewpoint, and strengthen that connection, put you in a whole brain state, because I think that's what geniuses are. That's what people who can access all parts of the brain. I think, we have weaknesses or patterns that are hard to change otherwise. So I highly recommend doing it. And I'd really like to know your experiences, your comments about it. So feel free to leave me a comment. And I'm also going to be doing a series of videos on other issues people have. And I would love to know what issue you'd like help with. I'm also a hypnotherapist, so I'm going to be doing some hypnotherapy videos. So you tell me, what would you like to address? What would you like to change? And what I can help you with, because that's kind of my goal in life, is to help as many people as possible, to be of service. And so just let me know what you think, let me know your experiences with the eye patching, and visit my site for more information, and I'll talk to you soon.